So we're back to the boat. We're not living on it yet. We're starting to work on it every day now until it goes back in the water. Mark has taken time off work so that he can just concentrate on getting the boat ready. There's lots to do. But anyway, each day will make a big difference and we'll be ready to go back in the water.
So we've got a little bit of flaky paint here, and I think it's the result of installing this garboard drain. And I don't think I must not have gotten this finish sealed back up good around it, and it's caused moisture to get into the wood and cause the paint to peel. So I'm gonna scrape this off and take that zinc off and scrape that area that's loose and get that finish restored there. Silicone didn't actually do too bad of a job holding that on there. And we got a couple little touch-ups on the bow, and I can seal them with varnish when I seal the spot down on the keel there. And we got the varnish on there to seal it up. Put a number of coats yet on there. So today I'm getting some build up on the varnish touch-ups on the top sides, and after that I will be working on the pressure plumbing for the fresh water on the boat. That way when that's done I can fill up the tanks, make sure they're good, that they're not leaking where the connections are, and that way I can put the drain plug, the garboard drain plug in, and carry on with painting the bottom and varnishing the top sides. I'll be sanding the bottom for bottom paint, and I'll be sanding the top sides, getting that ready for varnish. So the varnish is really the best sealer for the wood below the water line. and so I'm getting 5 coats built up before I put primer and then bottom paint. Adding some silicone to the drain flange here. I use that instead of plumber's putty. It just tends to work so much better in the long term. Actually, I was going to add just a touch to this too. Okay, now this is the tricky bit, holding this underneath. There. That should work pretty good for us now. A little bit easier to maintain it. I can take it apart without actually taking the whole drain out of the sink. So I've completed installing the accumulator tank for the water pressure system and moved a lot of the valves up further behind the sink here, so there's a little bit more space underneath the sink now. This is a good spot to have them. There's not really much else I can put back there. These valves allow me to select between which tanks I'm pumping from, and it also allows me to use the pump to fill the back tank from the deck tank. The accumulator tank will give us a lot more even pressure and will keep the pressure pump from cycling on and off. So it's a little neater here under the sink, a little bit more room to grab the handle to pump the sink out.
Well, we got a lovely, nice warm spring day here in Lunenburg. And people are out sailing today. And here's our little ship getting worked on. Mark's just starting to sand the top sides today. And he wet sanded the bottom. So it's ready for bottom paint.
We're sanding. Just getting the water line taped in preparation for varnish. coat of thinned down varnish. It's thinned down about 50%. There's turpentine in there and a little bit of methyl hydrate, methyl alcohol. So just use the brush to get into the corners. I don't tip this coat off because it's so thin it doesn't really matter. It's 2 more coats going on after this yet. Just make sure it's well rolled out so there's no runs or sags in it.
Yeah, the preparation part takes longer than the
Way longer.
than the
Sanding
rolling.
and taping everything off.
Yeah. Please like, subscribe, and comment. It really helps us out. Thanks for watching.